Join me as I dive deep into the question, does Islam really promote violence against Christians? I'm going to explore the facts and share my findings. When we talk about Islam and its portrayal in the media, one thing that often comes up is the notion that Islam promotes violence against Christians. But is this really the case? Is there more to the story than what we're being told? In today's video, we're going to explore this question and examine the context behind it. One of the biggest misconceptions about Islam is that it's a religion of violence, that its teachings inherently promote aggression towards non-Muslims, particularly Christians. But where does this idea come from? Is it based on fact? Or is it a product of misinformation and stereotypes? The truth is, most people who make these claims have never actually read the Quran or studied Islamic teachings in depth. Another challenge we face is the cherry-picking of violent verses from the Quran without considering their historical context or the circumstances in which they were revealed. This selective reading of scripture is not only misleading, but it's also unfair to the vast majority of Muslims who reject violence and promote peace. We need to look at the bigger picture and understand the nuances of Islamic theology. Furthermore, we often ignore the long history of coexistence between Muslims and Christians, the many examples of peaceful interactions and mutual respect that have existed throughout the centuries. By focusing solely on the negative, we create a distorted view of reality, one that's not based on facts, but on fear and prejudice. History is full of examples of Muslims and Christians living together in harmony, from the Ottoman Empire to the modern-day Middle East. We need to acknowledge these examples and recognize that violence is not unique to Islam, but is a problem that affects people of all religions and backgrounds. Throughout history, we've seen many instances of conflict between Muslims and Christians, from the Crusades to modern-day terrorist attacks. But we've also seen countless examples of coexistence, of people from different faiths working together, trading and living in harmony. The truth is, the relationship between Islam and Christianity is complex, multifaceted, and cannot be reduced to a single narrative of violence. One of the most significant insights that challenges the notion of Islam as inherently violent is the concept of jihad. While it's often associated with warfare and terrorism, the majority of Islamic scholars and experts agree that jihad primarily refers to the inner struggle to be a better person, to resist temptation, and to promote justice and compassion. This understanding of jihad is in line with the teachings of Jesus Christ, who preached love, forgiveness, and non-violence. Many experts, including scholars like Karen Armstrong and Reza Aslan, have argued that Islam is not inherently violent, but that, like all religions, it's open to interpretation and misuse. They point out that the actions of a few extremists do not represent the beliefs and values of the vast majority of Muslims who are committed to peace, justice, and human rights. The Quran itself contains many verses that promote peace, tolerance, and respect for other religions. For example, chapter 5, verse 32 states, "If anyone kills a person, it is as if he killed the whole of humanity, and if anyone saves a life, it is as if he saved the whole of humanity." This verse, like many others, emphasizes the value of human life and the importance of promoting peace and understanding. So, what's the takeaway from today's video? Islam is not inherently violent, nor does it promote violence against Christians or any other group. The actions of individuals, whether Muslim or non-Muslim, cannot be used to stereotype and condemn an entire religion. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts on this topic, please share them in the comments below. And if you want to explore more videos on this topic, check out our video on the history of Islamic-Christian relations. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.